Hey everyone, Kensurfs here, and it's time for a Sunday shave. Even Monty agrees. This shave today is actually going to be to answer some of your questions. I've had some questions from different viewers from different parts of the world, and a lot of them are new to wet shaving, and they've started out. They're doing pretty good, but they are saying that their beard is so thick that they're having a little trouble with the Muhle 34C, as it's a mild razor, and they're wanting to do a more aggressive razor, a more aggressive shave, and they're asking my opinion on that. And they're also saying, though, they don't want to, they're a little nervous on the feather blades, and I don't blame you. Feather blades, to me, I was, for 2 years, I was really hesitant to use them, but I have used them now with a lot of success, and some people use them right out of the box, just perfect. But they're saying, could you do a shave with a Muhle R41, which is an aggressive razor, but not with a feather blade? Can you use an Astra Green? Well, to be honest, I've never used that combination before, so I don't know how it'll work. But it's true, an Astra blade is a lot milder than that feather. And I've used the Astra blades in other razors, and I've had good success with it. And I've had some razors that it just doesn't like. But we will use an Astra Green Blade in the shave today. And they also said they're interested in what commercial products can they use. There's a lot of artisan brush makers, soap makers, razor makers out there, but they're saying a commercial, a good, readily available product that's available in different parts of the world that they could find easily. So I recommend, you can find Proraso everywhere. Whether you're ordering it online or you're getting it from your pharmacy in Europe or something. Of course, in the United States, it's a different exception because we really don't find a lot of shaving items in our local pharmacies. But you can order them online. And as far as a brush, there are two brushes that I would recommend, and I've recommended them before, that are commercially available, and it's the Omega and the Semogue Boar brushes. Now, I'm going to be I use this more often than ever. So I'll be using the Semogue brush today. Very good brush, comes from Portugal, and it's available in all of the shaving shops online. You can go to Amazon, and they're relatively inexpensive. You can get a Badger if you want, but the Boar really works well for me. So that's the shave we'll be doing today. So I'm going to open this blade up. I'll have to look back. I haven't looked in my archives to see if I've used an Astra Green Blade in a while. And I do notice that they have the labeling on one side, but not on the other. I don't know if that's to save ink or what, but we'll try this one out today in the Muhle. If you're not going in front of a camera shaving, you could probably do this a lot safer. I didn't cut myself, but it's very easy to cut yourself with the DE blade, believe me. All right, let me put the Semogue, I almost grabbed the Omega, the Semogue Boar brush into the crystal skull. And I've noticed a lot of you guys, I was looking on Instagram, and then I was looking at a lot of the shaving pages, you've got your crystal skulls. Way to go. Way to go. They definitely is kind of a cool thing to have in the shave stand. Very heavy candle holder is what it is, and they're available on eBay. Just search for crystal skull candle holder and you will find them. All right. I don't know if a lot of you guys use the Preshave from Proraso. The Preshave really helps, and a little bit longer growth today. I'm going to be going out with my wife and daughter to see, is it called The Green Book? It's up for an Academy, well, not Academy Award, Golden Globe Award winner. Looks like a good movie. And they told me, hey man, we're not going out with you looking like that. You're the shave guy, please shave. So I will, I will do that today. Had a great day yesterday. Went out to Banning, California, to the Museum of Pinball, and they actually had a tournament going on. It never drains in Southern California. Now that is a pinball term for when you lose the ball down the middle or down the side. It's called draining the pinball. So I was out there all day yesterday with my brother, and it was a really fun day. So I'm going to be doing an upcoming video. In fact, I'm editing it now. I shot some footage of that, so I'm not going to include it in a shaving video because, you know, there are people who subscribe to my channel that, you know, watch pinball stuff or other items, and there's those of you who watch shaving. So I'll do it in a separate video, and it won't be a shave video, so if you don't want to watch it, you don't have to. But if you're into retro arcade games, and you'd like to see what it looked like, because they have over 1,100 machines at this place. And I've been to pinball places in Las Vegas. They have a museum of pinball there, and this is where I was yesterday, is at least 5 times as big as the one they have in Vegas. So really a cool day. All right, enough of that. Let's get the Semogue brush, get some of that water off, and right here, right in this. All right. Tell you I was beat yesterday. Carpal tunnel with the flippers, and oh my goodness. And it was a tournament too, and I did not enter the tournament. Oh, see, that, there you go. Commercially available, lathers correctly every time. Proraso green, red, or white. I kind of like the smell of the green, so I use that more often, but I do have the white and I have used the red. I'm gonna narrow those sideburns a little bit. Got my hair cut, so I guess we're gonna knock that down a little bit. I hope. So let's see how the Astra Blade green works here. Whoop. Now the one good thing about the Muhle R41 razor is in one pass, you can get the shave done. You don't have to do 2 or 3 passes. For me, I can knock this thing out. Okay, see, I'm going a little higher here. There we go. I can knock the shave out with 1 pass. Depending if I've cut myself though. I might try 2 today, because I'm not familiar with this blade in this razor. That pinball video's posing a challenge to me because they have loud rock and roll music playing at this at the museum, and I did a walkthrough, like a 5 to 8 minute walkthrough of all the machines there, and I just carried the camera and I went all through this place, and they've got the Who, You Won't Get Fooled Again, playing in the background, and I have to edit out that music or they'll own that video and they can do whatever they want with it then. So that's my only challenge. Well, the Muhle is knocking this down very well with this blade. From what I've read, that Astra Green is what you guys seem to use most often. A lot of you have said that you've been doing the Wilkinson sword blade, the ones from Germany, but they've been, you know, cutting your neck or leaving razor burn. And again, it's the blade razor combo for each individual. And what works for one doesn't always work for the other. Going slow here, because this is where Kensurfs cuts his neck all the time. The announcement just came out for the Big Shave Southwest, and it's in April in Phoenix, Arizona. And I am so looking forward to going to that, and I just hope it's not on the weekend I have to go to Las Vegas for my bowling tournament. That happened last year, and I missed 2 years in a row. I've missed that shave meetup, so I have to find out and nick myself. I'll have to find out if that's the weekend. All right. I can do past 2 now. I didn't cut myself. Oh, I did cut myself. All right. We'll do a quick past 2. Doesn't mean it's not a good blade. This means I was probably talking when I should have been shaving. I know, it's not that thick. Some of you are saying, hey man, you're not getting that shave cream on that thick, but hey, it works for me. There's almost nothing left. Yeah, I have not, oh yeah, it got me right there, see? But it's working. And I can hear the question before you ask. You're going to say, why don't you try the Astra Blue? And I prefer the green over the blue for whatever reason. I just had more luck with them. You can really cut your lip with this razor doing this. Really, trust me. Don't be talking when you're doing it. And it's shed. There you go. Got me right there too. Soap's almost all gone, dissolved. Okay. So a couple of minor nicks. Let's get this soap off and see what it looks like. Soap in the ears, yep. Soap probably behind the ears. Which brings me to another question somebody asked. They're saying, should I use the alum block first or the witch hazel first? And to be honest, I only use the alum block when I've got some severe cuts. And it does not look like I have some severe cuts. So I'm just going to be using the witch hazel today. But I would use, personally, I would use the alum block first, and then I would use the witch hazel if needed. I don't use alum block unless I've cut myself. Oops. That was a blooper. I took that out, poured it into my hand when it's a flip top. Duh. All right. Witch hazel helps your skin and closes your pores too. Doesn't burn, doesn't sting. You could probably leave it just like that. Some people wipe it off. There's no right way or no wrong way in my opinion. But I towel it off before I put on the aftershave. At least this was aftershave, soap, and Preshave, all the same company, all the same product. No fun there. It's nice to mix and match. Mild burn today. No weepers. I think that's like the only one. One there stopped. All right, there you have it. So that's a combo that worked. I actually cut myself more with this combo than I did with a feather. And I certainly cut myself more with this combo than I did with a Gillette Wilkinson sword in the saloon pack. Remember, there's probably different ones. I like the saloon pack. Go with whatever one works for you though. All right, guys, have a great Sunday. Work tomorrow again. All right, but yeah, we'll make it through it. Till next time, it's Kensurfs saying have a great night. Thank you very much for watching, and thank you very, very much for your subscriptions. One more item. You can see all of this back here, I'm running out of storage. I've got a lot of posters here. There's a gentleman on eBay, and I'm going to put his link in this video where you can take a look. If some of you want to see some cool storage, check this out. Is that pretty cool? I'm thinking of, if I take down one of these movie posters, I'm going to get me one of those and I'm going to hang it up, because I'm definitely running out of room. And all of you aren't like me where you're doing shave videos and you have a ton of you need to display, but this definitely looks like a great item, and I do recommend you taking a look at it. And he was kind enough to tell me if I'm interested. You know, it's all on eBay, and I don't have one. I'm just telling you, it looks like a great thing, and I would recommend it from just looking at it. It looks pretty awesome. And my wife said, take down some of this stuff and put that up. And I said, oh man. So I'm in a dilemma. I could probably put it up outside this door in my bedroom, which I may do. But check it out. Tell me what you think. All right, guys. We'll see you next time.